Good evening. Recently, the waste in Hong Kong has raised attention to the public as the shocking statistic released by the government. Everyone discussed how we can solve the waste crisis. According to the Monitoring of Solid Waste in Hong Kong 2011, 1,300 tons of solid waste are disposed every day. The average waste generation by people in Hong Kong doubles that of Taiwan. The data shows an increasing trend and reflects the serious problem Hong Kong people face. Landfills in Hong Kong will be filled up within 2 to 6 years if we don't take any effective action. The waste also pollutes the air and water. As a result, this impacts in a negative way on images of Hong Kong. Here are some pictures showing the situation in Hong Kong. This is the food waste disposed by Hong Kong people, and it is one of the major sources of waste. Regarding to the critical situation, people request the government to take an active role. The government then proposed a new compulsory recycling regulation in order to solve the problem fundamentally. This policy consists of two parts, recycling and tax. First, citizens need to arrange their garbage into different categories like food scraps, resources, and non-recyclable waste. The first and second waste will be recycled to the corresponding agency. They will be further arranged and decide whether to be sold or reused. The latter will impose a variable charge by the amount of waste. The more they dispose, the more they pay. The tax will be used for the cost of recycling to have the highest effectiveness. Increasing the lifespan of landfills, less contamination, and reducing the cost of recycling are the consequences. This policy provides an economic incentive for the citizens to generate less waste and recycle more. In the optimal case, 67% of the total waste can be recycled. Also, large amounts of profits can be made if the recycled waste are handled appropriately. By estimation, $100 million profits can be gained every year by selling all the food waste in Hong Kong. The waste produced can be reduced effectively at the same time. In Taiwan, the waste production has dropped by 50% after enforcing the compulsory recycling regulation. Still, cooperation is one of the challenges the government faces. For citizens, the government should ensure they understand and obey to the regulation. A clear and simple instruction should be given so that citizens can follow easily. If someone violates the regulation, a strict and costly penalty should be given to enhance deterrence. For companies, the government should support them financially and technologically. In the meantime, the government should advertise and educate people towards recycling. High officials should explain the critical situation we are suffering and the intention of the policy in an informative and patient manner. Also, the results should be notified to the public regularly so as to convince it of the plan's effectiveness. With the above statistic and illustration, the amount of waste can be reduced in the coming future. We are all looking forward to a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable Hong Kong. That's all for today, and good night.